evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Evening, ma'am.
Okay, first, let's recapitulate. So, look, yeah. How will you divide fiber into two categories?
Ma'am, natural fibers and synthetic fibers.
Harshit, difference between the two?
Natural fibers are made naturally, and synthetic fibers are made by humans using chemicals.
Okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Wait. Just a second. Neha, what is the difference between fiber and yarn?
Ma'am, fiber is
Then can I?
Hmm.
Fibers are thin standards of thread, and fibers are twisted together to form yarn.
Good. Hmm. Okay, Lokia, name some natural fibers.
ma'am, cotton, wool, silk, um, jute, and linen, ma'am.
No, linen. That's linen and is not a linen cloth. Where we get linen from?
Um, ma'am, from plants.
Hmm?
Ma'am, from plants.
From plants. Yeah, it is actually made from flax plant. Correct, correct. Okay, fine. And go next. Neha, you tell me some synthetic fibers.
Ma'am, synthetic fibers are uh,
Hmm. Synthetic fibers are. Your voice is gone. Agakshan, you tell examples of synthetic fibers. Agakshan, you there?
ma'am, can I?
Hmm. Okay, Neha.
Ma'am, nylon, polyester, acrylic.
Neha, speak once again.
Ma'am, nylon, polyester.
Dear linen. Linen is natural.
Ma'am, not linen, nylon
Nylon. Okay.
and polyester,
Hmm.
acrylic.
Fine. Chiffon also you can say. Georgette also you can say.
Ma'am, spandex.
Hmm?
Yarn.
Sorry, I missed once again, please.
Ma'am, spandex.
Oh, great. Good example. Fine. Let's move ahead now. Can you see the screen?
No, ma'am, it's loading.
Now,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
hmm. So see the difference between natural and synthetic fibers. Who will read this? Other action, please read it out. Other action. Trilokya, you read, please.
Yes, ma'am. Natural fiber. Natural fibers are fibers that are found in nature. Example, wool, silk, and cotton, etc. They are good absorbents and so,
Read the corresponding line of synthetic also.
okay. Synthetic fiber. These fibers are man-made or simply prepared in lab. Example, nylon, Teflon, etc. Ma'am, should I read the second?
Mhm.
They are good absorbents and so able to absorb heat, temperature, cold, sweat, etc. depending on conditions and nature of fibers. They do not have such pores as they are made up of chemicals and so do not act as good absorbents.
Wait. So natural fibers, first point is very pretty simple that they're found in nature and these are prepared in laboratory with chemicals. So natural fiber, because the fiber is natural and the texture is made such a way that they are good absorbents and so they can absorb the heat, temperature, cold, sweat, everything. Evaporation process is good through this type of fabric, so we feel cool. Okay, and in wool also, wool keeps because it has air spaces, air gets trapped inside the wool spaces, whereas air is a bad conductor, so it doesn't allow the body heat to escape out. And hence, by wearing the wool stuff, we feel warm as well. So natural fiber in every way is gonna make us comfort, okay, in any climatic conditions. Whereas synthetic fibers do not have pores. So what is the main and important point about the natural fiber? That they have pores. So either they are evaporating the sweat, absorbing the sweat, or trapping the air, which keeps us warm. Whereas synthetic fiber do not have pores. This is why mainly they do not act as a good absorbent. Next point.
Should I read?
Mhm.
No spinning process is required for filament production. Melting, wet, or dry spinning processes are used for filament production.
Which one is it?
Huh?
Hmm. No process is required for filament production, whereas melting, wet, or dry spinning processes are used for filament production. Fine. So natural fibers are actually comfortable in use, whereas synthetic fibers are not as comfortable. And last point also,
Yes, their length is naturally obtained and it is not possible to change the fiber structure. Their
no,
length can be controlled by man and the fibers can easily be changed to different structures.
fine. So note these down, all the points. At which point you all are?
Second one.
Okay. Harshit?
Ma'am, fourth one.
Fine. Neha?
Third one.
Bhavesh? Again join late.
My bus came late.
Okay.
Ma'am, second one.
Fine. Noted.
Yes, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Everyone please welcome. Moving ahead.
Done, ma'am.
Hmm. Some point, some more points about natural fiber cotton. Neha, please start reading.
Yes, ma'am. Some plant fibers. Cotton. Where does cotton come from? Cotton plants are grown in fields, usually at places having a warm climate and black soil. Some cotton producing Indian states are Punjab, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Maharashtra, etc. Cotton plants bear fruits the size of a lemon called cotton balls, which burst open upon maturing. The seeds wrapped up in cotton fiber become visible. Cotton is generally picked by hand from these balls.
Yes. So, cotton plants are grown in fields, usually having a warm climate, remember this point, and black soil for the better growth. And the states in which cotton is mainly produced is Punjab, Gujarat, MP, Karnataka, Maharashtra, etc. Mostly north and west areas. Cotton plants bear the fruits of the size of a lemon, which are called cotton balls, which on maturing up, they itself burst. Okay. And then they are like plugged, separated from the cotton ball. Cotton is separated from the cotton balls. Next comes the process ginning. It is defined as a process of separating cotton fiber from cotton seeds. So read this out once. Traditionally, what used to happen?
Ma'am, should I?
Please.
Yes, ma'am. Traditionally, ginning used to be done by hand, but these days, machines called double roller cotton ginning machines are widely in use.
Yeah. So ginning used to be done by hand in earlier times, but these days machines called double roller. I'll show you the video of this ginning process. Okay. Note this down once.
Ma'am, cotton and gaining.
Yeah, about cotton and ginning. Done now?
Last point.
No, ma'am, I am in the third point.
Be quick.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
No, ma'am, in the third point.
I need to write that traditionally beginning used also. Bottom bracket.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Everybody done?
No,
The exact origins of the cotton plant are unknown, though archaeologists have unearthed pieces of cotton cloth over 7,000 years old. Through the centuries, cotton fiber was traditionally processed by hand until the early 18th century, when the first automated processing machine was invented. Before cotton arrives at the textile mill to be spun into thread and woven into fabric, it makes the journey from field to bale. Cotton takes about 5 months to grow from a planted seed to a ripe plant. This harvesting machine, called a cotton picker, plucks fluffy seed cotton out of the plant's boll, leaving a trail of burrs and sticks behind. The machine empties the plucked cotton into a tractor-drawn buggy. This machine builds the seed cotton into a humongous rectangular block called a module. A truck transports the module to the processing plant, known as a cotton gin. Once the cotton arrives to the processing plant, sticks and burrs are removed, as well as any lingering debris and seeds. A truck dumps the module into a feeder, which moves the packed seed cotton into a dispenser. The ground seed cotton falls onto a conveyor belt which leads to the hot box. The hot box mixes the seed cotton with hot air, which allows the moisture to evaporate, making the seed cotton easier to clean. A machine called the wad buster breaks up the clumps of seed cotton by tossing it against a screen. Loose debris falls through the screen openings down a narrow chute. Then the seed cotton moves through a machine called the steady flow, which divides it equally between two processing lines. On each line, the seed cotton enters a burr machine, which grabs the seed cotton with a circular saw and swings it against metal bars. The centrifugal force shakes off the heavier debris. The seed cotton exits the machine through one pipe and the debris through another. A large auger transfers the debris to a waste chute and out of the plant. the seed cotton is ready for the final stage of processing. A network of pipes feeds a row of machines called gin stands. The gin stand separates the seed from the fluffy stuff called the lint. Inside each stand are 116 circular saws, which are arranged horizontally, each separated by a steel rib. The saw teeth grab the seed cotton and pull the lint through the narrow gap between saw and rib. The seeds are too large to pass through, so it spins in front of the rib, then drops into a conveyor. The lint goes into a flue which leads to the packing area. Cottonseed is sold as livestock feed, particularly for dairy cows. It contains 23% protein, 20% fat, and 25% fiber. Cottonseed is also milled into cottonseed oil, a cooking oil that's a common ingredient in salad dressings and mayonnaise. The cotton lint is now ready to be formed into bales. Pipes feed the loose lint to the press area. When it arrives, a pusher moves the lint into a machine called the tramper, which shoves it down into a bale-shaped box. Once the box reaches 500 pounds of cotton lint, a press compacts the lint. And tie wraps the bale. Next, a conveyor moves the bale to a bagging machine, and past grippers, which pull a sample from each side. While the bale slides into a protective plastic bag, the grippers deposit the sample into a bin. Technicians label the bale with an ID number, then open the bin to retrieve the corresponding sample. Then the sample is bagged and labeled with the bale ID number. The factory submits the sample to the United States Department of Agriculture, where it's analyzed for fiber length, cleanliness, color, and other criteria. Once the analysis is complete, the bale is given a grade and processed accordingly.
So, what you have learned, who will summarize? What have you learned from this video? Who's gonna summarize? Am I audible? Class 6? Can you all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So please tell what all points were covered. Come on, children.
Cotton is collected from the field and it is done through a machine, and the machine sent to another machine where it is packed for to sent into factory.
Hmm.
Then in the factory, it the waste is separated by through machines.
Hmm.
Then it is sent for ginning, where the seeds are separated from the fiber, and then it is packed, and the machines take a small sample from it, and small sample from it and sent for testing.
Yeah, fine. Anything, anyone would like to add anything?
Ma'am,
Can I say?
Mm-mm.
Can I?
Yes, Bhavesh.
Ma'am, in earlier days, the farming of cottons is done by hands, but nowadays in 18th century, a new a new machine is invented which makes which makes the farming more easier. The cotton balls were collected by the machine and sent into the buggy truck, and were uh, collect and have been collected in a large rectangular box called module. The It makes the cotton balls in a giant rectangular shape and kept in a place. These big rectangular balls will sent to the factory.
Correct. Others also have understood or not? Or should I play the video again if you want?
Ma'am, understood, ma'am.
Okay. So the font is bit small, but I hope it's readable. Hmm.
Cotton contains
Cotton ball is-
23% of protein.
Pardon?
The cotton ball contains 23% of protein and 20%.
Harshit, your voice was cracking. While-
Ma'am, cotton ball contains 23% of protein.
23% of protein.
It's cotton seed, right?
Yes, ma'am. And 25% of fiber.
What reaction? What you said?
Ma'am, means cotton contains 25% of fiber.
Fiber. Okay.
It's cotton seed, right? Not ball.
Uh, See, if means if anything is present in apple seed, so that nutrients must be transferring to the complete fruit also. Right?
Okay,
Once
ma'am.
fruit has completely matured. So same thing is with cotton also.
Okay, ma'am.
Right. So here see the basic processes. First is cotton harvesting, then ginning, separating cotton out of cotton balls. Third step is yarn spinning in the factory. Now, fourth step is weaving of yarns. And then fifth step is further finishing, means getting the complete shape and size of clothes. You can note these 5 steps also.
Ma'am, we need to draw the picture too.
No, not picture, only just 5 steps. Like, I don't know, like this. Well, this, if you do not write also, then that's fine. Should I show next slide?
No, ma'am, not done.
Ma'am, what is the picture of the shirt saying? I can't understand the writing.
Further finishing means getting the cloth actually.
Okay.
Inside.
Ma'am, done.
Ma'am, no.
Yeah, I don't think writing these 5 words should take this much of time.
Ma'am, I'm done.
Let's read something about jute also. Who's gonna read the waste?
Ma'am,
Hmm.
jute. Jute fiber is obtained from the stem of the plant. Unlike cotton, jute is cultivated in the rainy seasons. Some jute producing Indian states are Bihar, Assam, and West Bengal. The plant is harvested during its flowering stage. The stem of these harvested plants are then soaked in water for 4 to 5 days. The stem are left to root and then the fibers are picked out by hand.
Basic steps. Jute is obtained from the stem of a plant. Means cotton is a flower of plant, where jute is the stem of plant that we use. And unlike cotton, this is cultivated in rainy season. Okay. Cotton needs warm atmosphere, whereas jute needs rainy season. Some jute producing Indian states are Bihar, Assam, West Bengal. Just give me a minute. Read these points, please.
Ma'am?
Plant is harvested during its flowering stage, and the stem of these harvested plants are then soaked in water for 4 to 5 days, which are then left to rot, and then fibers are picked out by hand. Fine, that's simple. Once I get the video of this jute harvesting also, I'll definitely show you people how it works. Just give me a minute. Okay, not much. Fine. So till this point only, till jute point only for the upcoming weekly test, prepare till this point. Okay. And these points you can note down later on. Means I'll be sharing this PDF in group and portal. Okay. Okay. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, children. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Have a nice day.
Bye,
See you.
ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day.